YouTube, it's Lily. I finally took my rollers out. What do you think? Hair's curly. Who's calling me? We're not talking to them right now. They're calling during my video. They get ignored. So here's my thing. Today, it's almost like a part 2. I'm turning my ringer off. I don't want to be disturbed. A part 2 to my rant from last night. So I think I'm going to call this rant 2. There was a young man. His name is Tyler Clementi. If you haven't heard it by now, I'm going to tell you the background of the story. He's a college student. He's a musical college student. In New Brunswick, New Jersey, pretty much. And he had a roommate. He tells his roommate, look, dude, I need the room tonight. The roommate says, okay, fine, cool. He goes, hangs out with his other friends or whatever. So if you're computer savvy, which I am not, the boy that left the room, the young man, could access the computer and turn on his webcam from remote access. Well, he records the roommate, Tyler, having relations with his partner, his male partner. So he's having gay relations. So he live streams this across the web. And he Twitters, and he Twitters about it. He literally Twitters about it. He literally Twitters that, what's going on in his room or whatever. I think that is the most wrong thing. And, and it's going to, a lot of people are trying to say this is a hate crime. Well, it's a prank. It's a hate crime. It's so many different things. But bottom line, it is wrong. It is very wrong. Just like the teacher wants the young boy at my daughter's school to tell his roommates at his upcoming field trip that he's gay. It's nobody's place to make another person tell their sexuality until that person is ready. Like for me, per se. I had been fooling with girls for a long time before I told my mom. And when I told her, she was like, okay, and? But she pretty much knew before I told her, but she didn't out me. I think that should be like the number one rule. You don't out nobody's personal sexuality, whether they're gay, straight, heterosexual, because there are some very flamboyant men who can appear to be gay, and we all assume they're gay, but in actuality they're straight. So who are we to out people about their sexuality? That is wrong. So now, these 2 college students who did this, I feel like my hair is huge, especially like right here. Now these 2 college students, for this prank, again, I think I did a video about kids not thinking about their tomorrow. So now these 2 college students who pulled the prank, it was him and another young lady. It was, I like to give names, and I'm going to give a link to the story here. So, Dharun, Ravi, and Molly Way, W-E-I, however you want to pronounce it, they have ruined their life, because if this goes to court, which it probably will, they're being charged with invasion of privacy. Okay, that's going to be one charge. People are going to try to charge them with hate crimes. And what if the family of Tyler go after them for wrongful death? Because this young man had a whole life, and he jumped and killed himself off the George Washington Bridge. And it's just sad. It's just sad. That is 3 young lives ruined for a stupid prank. That's why it is so important to think before you do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Also, what I'm going to say is this. With an invasion of privacy ruling against you, how does that affect your jobs? A lot of jobs, they deal with people's personal information. If I know you invaded somebody's privacy, can I trust you with my personal information that you're not going to invade that and use it, free-nilly and however you want to use it? Like I said, kids don't think. And these supposed to be young adults, college students who, who should be, I don't know what years in college they are, but they're college students, and it's just stupid. They're not like they're in high school, but even if they was in high school, that would be sad. If they were, even if you were if you was older adults and you had a roommate, doing that to them would be sad. It would just be wrong. Pranks are not nice. Not all pranks are funny, especially depending on what side of the prank you are on, if it's going to be funny or not. And as you can tell, Tyler didn't think having his sexual relations put on the web was funny. I don't think it was funny. And I hope these two kids get, I hate to say it, you took somebody's life in a roundabout way. It may be involuntary and you didn't, volunteer to do it. It may be that, but you are the cause of this young man taking his life because he just couldn't deal with it, So, again, think before you do stuff to people. Everybody say hi to Bowser. Say hi, Bowser. Say, I'm the puppy. Say hi. Yes. But, just think before, treat each other with respect, kindness, consideration. You don't got to love everybody, but at least respect, kindness, and consideration. That's what I say. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Read the story if you haven't seen it on your local news. It's very sad to me, Young lives should not be lost like this. So, you have a very blessed day. Be good to yourselves. And remember, Lily loves you bunches.